Hi there. So, if you feel like everyone is getting coverage except you, don't worry, you're not doing everything wrong. A lot of it comes down to small differences in approach, timing, and positioning. So, in this video, I'll walk you through why some brands seem to get coverage easily, and then more importantly, what you can do to improve your chances. Now, first up, the story isn't strong enough. Some brands pitch updates that aren't really newsworthy, so journalists don't see a reason to cover them. If it doesn't feel new, relevant, or useful, then it is easy to ignore. So what you can do instead is to focus on the angle, not just the update. Ask yourself what makes this interesting right now. You can tie your story to trends, data, or something that impacts a wider audience. And then the pitch is too generic. Now, sending the same message to everyone without tailoring it makes it feel like mass outreach. Journalists can usually tell when something isn't specifically for them. For example, if you are pitching something that is tech related to a lifestyle publication, the journalist might ask himself, okay, so why would this matter to me or my audience? So what you can do is to personalize your pitch by referencing what the journalist covers. Even one or two lines showing relevance can make a big difference. So you're explaining exactly, okay, this is why this matters to you, why it matters to your audience, and how it ties into what the publication is all about. And then they are targeting the wrong people. So sometimes brands are pitching great stories just to get to the wrong journalist or publication. If it's not relevant to the audience, then it won't land. What you can do is to spend more time building a focused media list. Look at who has already covered similar stories or topics, and then you can just start from there. And then there's no clear angle or hook. Now, if the story isn't immediately clear, journalists won't spend time trying to figure it out. They get hundreds of these pictures each week. If they have to figure out what you're trying to say or what the story is about, they're not really going to spend that much time trying to figure it out. So a weak or buried angle often gets overlooked. What you can do is to make your hook obvious from the start. Your subject line and first sentence should clearly show why the story matters to the journalist and their audience. And then lastly, they give up too quickly. So some brands expect instant results, and when they don't get a response, they assume PR isn't working. But consistency is a big part of success. You'll spend so much time sending out pitches and you won't hear back from a lot of the publication or journalists that you pitch to. And then also, sometimes you do get a response. It could just be something like, thank you. So you aren't sure, okay, is this an accepted pitch? Do they want us to communicate now? What's happening? So brands often or PR professionals might think, okay, I'm just going to give up right now. So what you can do is to follow up thoughtfully and keep pitching over time. So PR is often about building momentum, not getting immediate wins. If a certain journalist or publication didn't accept your pitch the first time around, doesn't mean you have to give up. You can always try again. That might not have been the best time. They might have had their content strategies and everything worked out. So the next time you pitch to them, they might think, okay, this is a good story, a good angle that we can run with. So the difference between brands that get coverage and those that don't usually isn't about luck. It's approach, consistency, and how well the story is positioned. So once you start refining these areas, things tend to improve over time and your chances of getting coverage increase naturally.